Hey, and welcome back. Doing some Call of Duty Black Ops. Ended up going out and making some dinner. We ended up having some blackened chicken with some pasta, with some Alfredo pasta. So, unfortunately, I don't have any of the DLC for this. The DLC I did have for PS3 was Black Ops 2 specifically. But unfortunately, I can't access it due to having my profile name changed, which bricks your ability to play Black Ops 2, unfortunately. So, we'll be going through some of the maps here. Fortunately, Kino de Toten is one of my favorites ever. So, gladly be playing through some of
Entry
this.
7410, perhaps this station will hold the key to the real goals of Group 935. I still do not trust my unconventional allies, but they are of great use to me.
Give me just 1 second.
Who would have thought the MDT was capable of time travel? How many stations does this group have?
There we go.
Little girl disappeared too. Only time.
I have not played a older COD zombies in a hot minute, so I'm going to be kind of booty with it. I do apologize, but I've been in a big kick. Also, let me check something real quick. Okay, that's a little loud. Alright, there we go. Oh, there he is. There we go. I will not be lasting long rounds in this. Depending, maybe I'll get back in the groove of it. The highest round I think I've ever made it on these older classic COD zombies is round 40, I believe. The thing with me is after a bit, I start getting a little burnt out playing. So like if I'm high rounds, like let's say, I'll start kind of getting to a point where I'm like, I want to start like a new game or something like that. That's usually why I don't stay too high of rounds. I think like being around 30 to 40 is like perfect for me. I even tried doing some multiplayer tonight. I also won't be good at that either, but I was playing some earlier today, and the lobbies are surprisingly still alive. Hey, welcome in, Crow. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, just doing some COD zombies. Maybe do some more stuff afterwards, too. I've been trying to go through my PlayStation 3 backlog. I've got a good amount of games that I've just not really touched in, like, a decade. I've been doing pretty well. Can't complain. Thankfully, I've been having some more proper time for doing streams again. Work hasn't been, like, completely nightmarish with needing me on demand all the time. me start making my way out this way. But yeah, doing pretty well.
This is lighter than a
Oh,
film,
got an ad.
but more than twice
Gotta get some points here. Round 5's a little scary because I'm not acquainted with the Hellhounds as much as I am with the modern CODs. Ooh, max ammo. He's not the last one alive, but let me try opening these doors. Got one more door to open. I'll not get it with the points these guys will drop, unfortunately. Huh, maybe I will. Oh wow, there's a lot more zombies than I was expecting. Good shit. Okay, so I can do the power. Here we go. Unit of Turton, such a sick map. Easily one of my favorites in the franchise. Usually I'm much more into the smaller maps. I usually really like having like the very, very tiny ones. But this one manages to be like just at that perfect size for me. Where's this last guy at? Not him. It is him. These hellhounds can eat your ass if you're not proper acquaintance with them. They can and will fuck you up. They can be a little diabolical. So I gotta get used to them again. Oh, they didn't throw hellhounds at me. Perfect. I can easily get some jug. I'm kind of glad that like the newer CODs do give you a bit more health. Maybe they make it a little too easy to survive, but I'm glad that it's like 3 hits by default. I feel sometimes they can just double tap you and like that's just game. The one big thing I did not like about Kino is these little shit goblins. They can be a little diabolical, especially for how thin the hallways can be. At least if you get them with a headshot, they won't shit all over the floor, but they can still be a little bit of a menace. But yeah, just been trying to... Hey, yipple! Welcome in, Merc. I was about to go back to streaming earlier, because I just finished making dinner and shit like that, and I saw Adzi was live. I was like, oh shit, let me tune in. I was like, oh shit, I should get around to do my stream before I forget to. I was wanting to do some more Dark Souls, but I was like, no, I should space it out. There we go. Max ammo. Any new interest Somewhat. I was playing through a bunch of PlayStation classics. I was actually doing a ton of Wipeout and a game called Vanishing Point the other day. I ended up doing a 9-hour stream. Just playing through a bunch of different games. Yes. What's up, Merc?
This water is pure delight.
Oh shit, 3-streak stream, hell yeah. Oh my fucking god. Not the femboy Link. Holy shit, no way. Yeah, did a 9-hour stream of a bunch of PlayStation 1 games. I've been playing a ton of PlayStation 1 games. I think my last 10 to 20 streams may have just been with the PlayStation 1. And then I hooked up my PS3 for the first time for games in like the longest time. So I wanted to go through a bunch of back catalog of all my PS3 games. At least do like half an hour to like a few hours of each game. Ooh, max ammo. But I'm also bet on the Dark Souls 2 kick again, because I was having a ton of fun. That almost fucked me up. I was having a ton of fun playing through some Dark Souls 2 today. I'm trying to think of what else. I played through a bunch of different games. I played through the SNES DK60, or not SNES, the NSO DK64. That was a fun time. That was a fantastic emulation of it. Definitely one of the best first-hand emulation I've seen in a long time. Let me get some speed cola. There we go. I think there's some behind me. But yeah, hope you've been doing well. Oh shit. Ooh. I gotta get used to the PS3 controller again. I was never a fan of the joysticks. They just feel a little mushroom heady. This death. And I just can't fully get my thumbs wrapped around them. Hey, that's good to hear. I think the last time you were talking about stuff was the GoldenEye editor stream. Hope everything regarding that's been doing well for you. Oh shit, he still shit on me. It took his head. Alright, there's a weapon box here. Anything would be better than this gun. Let me get some extra points. We were talking about relationship advice for you. I wouldn't be surprised if I get smoked on this round. But yeah, the way these joysticks are is they're just very awkward for me to play with. I prefer like the PS4 and PS5 joysticks way better. Oh, that's good to hear. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna leave this guy alive just in case he's the last one. Oh, fuck, he sure ain't the last one. Oh, that's death. Fuck. I hate these little shit crawlers. That's the worst thing. Yeah, that's him. Oh my god, those little bastards always fuck me up. I wish there was a way to disable them. Honestly, 10 out of 10 map outside of them.
There is no power now. Perhaps there never was.
Alright, attempt number 2. I know in Black Ops 2 you can disable Hellhounds, but I think that's about it. But honestly, getting rid of Hellhounds makes the game harder on you.
You will not stop, so you are all destroyed.
Yeah, I think he is.
For more ammunition, I will use my bare hand. Your
There we go.
strike was weak. You had an unhappy ending.
Also, feel free to let me know if it's end up too quiet or anything.
They will die without honor. There is no tomorrow for you.
But yeah, for the games I grabbed right now, this won't be like all tonight, but this is like the ones I was just like looking through. I was like, oh, these would be fun to play through, either for a first time or like again after a while. Is a bunch of these. So I've got like a few CODs, the Darkness, Brutal Legends, some Need for Speed, BioShock, and other shit like that. They were some of the ones I just grabbed for like right now. Oh shit. Oh yeah, I need to beat it. So at some point, that's funny enough, Brutal Legends was why I wanted to hook my PS3 up in the first place.
This cannot be.
Oh fuck. I'm fucking shit at this. I'm so terrible at the old COD zombies. I've been spoiled by the new ones. I play a lot of Cold War zombies. The way the pathing is a lot different. The pathing's way more aggressive in the newer CODs, but you're given more health. I was never a fan of the two slap Timmies.
There is no power now. Perhaps there never was.
Unironically, one of my favorite COD zombies ever was Black Ops 4. It had such a fun zombies mode. I'm pretty sure my highest round I ever made it was like 170. But Jesus Christ, the Easter eggs were so terrible in it. Like, by far, one of the worst Easter eggs. Fetch me their souls. Welcome back, Grim.
Useful.
Was I still really on round 1? What the hell? I didn't process that I didn't live past 3.
I have no honor.
Oh, that's good to hear.
Only test.
When I used to play Black Ops 2, I actually used to have these buttons swapped around, so it was L1 to aim and R1 to fire. Because I just like the L1 and R1 buttons way better. And I think some of the older CODs actually utilize that as well. I don't remember which one has it swapped around, if any. I'd ride from North Carolina to Indiana, and then Indiana to Tennessee. I got home a little an hour ago. Wow. Yeah, I hope overall it was a decent trip. Watching and drinking. Welcome in, Sock.
You will not stop until you are all destroyed.
Ooh, what is that? Double points. You know what? We're getting both of them this round. Another COD Zombies game I was pretty good at was Black Ops 3. I really, really loved Black Ops 3 Zombies. History COD 4, maybe whatever one had the early laser weapons had L1, R1 aim. PS4 and beyond went L2, R2. Yeah. Actually, let me change this real quick. Button layout. Default. There we go. So it should be. Yep. Okay, cool. Yeah, for PS3, I like the way the L1 and R1 buttons feel way better. There's way more responsive than the little shit triggers. I was about to say no way. I have not had the COD Zombies brain power in a hot minute. Well, let's see, probably a hot take, but I was never a fan of playing COD Zombies. Yeah, that's fair. Zombies fun with World War and classic levels. Black Ops 1 peak for me. My thing is, I like zombies to an extent. I hate doing high rounds. Genuinely, in the old CODs, I can't stand to do past round 40. Once I get the 40, I'm like burnt down. Like, I've already had my like peak fun. I'm ready to die and then move on to something else. In the newer CODs, let's say Black Ops 3 going forward, I can last a lot longer, but I'm also like, there's more interesting things to do, I think. My big problem with COD Zombies 2, especially, is weapons just die out so quickly. And not every weapon needs to be like long round lasters. I think that's a good balance. Not everything needs to be last forever, which I feel like the newer games kind of don't get right. But I like how much different stuff there is to do in the newer ones. Ooh. But generally, though, I'm not the greatest. Once I play for a good bit and I get back in, like, the zone, then I kind of can last a lot longer. But, getting back to it is a little bit of a trip in itself. Also, I should have plenty enough to get the power and stuff. I'll probably resist doing the power just yet, just so I don't have to deal with the little crawlers. Ooh, I could get the steak out here. You know what, let's get the steak out. But I will say I really love the maps in the older CODs. They're really good. It was like a dream come true that they did the Wave 2 DLC for Black Ops 3, where it was Zombie Chronicles. That shit was so cool. That was probably some of my favorite zombies experiences. But it's been so long since I've played Black Ops 1 Zombies, I generally don't remember too much of what weapons are like really good. So we're gonna kind of just wing it. I think that's the fun part too, is just learning trial and error all over again. Funny enough, Black Ops 1 was never the COD I played the most. Whenever I did, I actually played split screen over at a friend's house. But it was also the first COD I ever seen. A friend that lived, or not lived, but like they would go to the building underneath ours. He had Black Ops 1. That was the first time I ever seen a Call of Duty. I think it was. No, maybe. No, maybe I think I've seen Modern Warfare 2 first. I think it was Modern Warfare 2 at first. Hey, I gotta leave. Sorry, I gotta wake up early tomorrow. Oh, it's all good, Crow. I hope you have a good night. Oh, yeah, Rapport the Perfect Dark. Yeah, this would be a phenomenal map to have. I would love to see Noctur on Toten. That's my favorite COD map ever. It's the warehouse of Call of Duty zombies. The first game was Modern Warfare 2, and then the first game I got to play was Black Ops 1. And then another friend also had Black Ops 1. He would exclusively play COD Zombies. Because his house did not... Fuck! His house did not have internet. At finest hours for a GameCube way back in 2004, Big Red, 1 year later. I remember the Thug 2. His house did not fuck. I remember Thug 2's manual had the big red one advertised in the back, and I thought it was so cool because you could also get two COD
You should go find
characters in Thug 2. Oh yeah, absolutely. We'll just have to see if it's available to port. But this is like one of the most popular maps ever. And Nocturne and Totem. We definitely would be able to find it somewhere. Oh, it feels so much better using the bumpers. Also, back when I used to play this, I used to play on sensitivity 9. I tried playing it again on 9, and I was like, holy fuck, that's so fast. Like, I at least need to start with something slower. But we used to play Nocturne Totem and, oh fuck, what was the other map? There's another one we used to play a lot in split screen. But outside of that, I didn't own Black Ops 1 for, like, the longest time. Black Ops 2 was the first COD Zombie... Or not COD Zombie, the COD game that I got to play multiplayer with.
this weapon will be useless without a
And
break.
then Modern Warfare 1 was the first one I played through the campaign.
Vengeance waits for no ammunition. Useful weapon.
But if anyone is actually playing like the PS3 and like Xbox 360, Black Ops 1 servers are still alive. It was wild. I was playing through matches earlier, and it was really fun. There was no cheaters. I played through a few of them. There was no like cheating, anything like that, and it was just a bunch of just people having fun. After Big Red One, I didn't get another COD until Modern Warfare 3 in 2012. I really like Modern Warfare 3. That was also a game I didn't really play much of, but when I finally did, I was like, man, this one's actually really fun. My opinion on Call of Duty in general, at least up until like Black Ops 7, is even if a COD game isn't like good, like story-wise and shit like that, it still always plays good. It's always impressive. It always is like one of the most pristine shooters you could play. Even if it's a terrible COD, it's still like a phenomenal like shooter.
I will end their suffering.
Oh fuck. Didn't time it right. I do actually have to agree with that. Modern Warfare 3's multiplayer, like, fucked. My opinion is Modern Warfare 1's multiplayer, it's good, but it's lacking a lot. Like, it needed work. They probably didn't expect it to be the absolute landmark that it was. So it makes sense why the multiplayer is kind of lacking a bit. Modern Warfare 2's multiplayer is really good too, but I kind of vibe with 3's more. This time I'm buying a quick revive.
She's looking for more ammunition.
easy to see why it's so influential in 2007. Oh yeah, 100%. Like, it's, for what it's worth at its time, like, unbeatable. It was so amazing. And most of the maps in Modern Warfare 1 are also like really solid. I think nearly all the maps in the COD games end up being pretty good, like the older COD games. There's still some good maps in the new CODs, but the big problem with the new CODs is they kind of just hit the nostalgia button and they'll just re-release old maps. Oh, let me get the stake out. I can't forget that. That's so useful against hellhounds. I get my money's worth out of this thing, though. Oh, never mind. I proceed to forget quick revive. Fuck it, buying it now. I kind of want to get out of my, like, relaxed, reclined position to play this. Holy shit. There we go. Right. Oh, fuck, I kept the Ozempic. Let me get this. I was really big into SOCOM back in the day. Interesting. SOCOM was never really a game I played too much of, but I thought it was always cool. Why is he didn't explode? There you are. Oh shit, that was the last one. Alright, I'll be coming up to enough points soon to unlock the power and shit. I really loved Black Ops 3's ability to level up your weapons. That was one big thing that I always felt like the older CODs were missing in zombies. I wanted some form of progression. And while it's great that it is just truly just arcadey, the most you get for having like a high score is just brownie points and like maybe an achievement. But I always wished like there was just something more. Ooh, fuck. Let me try getting the MP4. Give me some extra points in the meantime. Oh. Well, ankle biters.
Happy ending.
Wonder where the last one's gonna be. I wouldn't be surprised if the last one's just an ankle biter. I'll get this now. Let's see. Let me read this real quick. They shut down the official servers in 2012, but some random guy has created an emulated server. Interesting.
The light of a
They
thousand suns
did
will purify
something
your
I
soul.
think similar with barbecued. With Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3, I think. I'm gonna have to unlock this thing this round. Ooh, shit. Holy shit. Alright, yep, unlocking this.
I'm over.
Fuck that.
You kill me? No, I kill you.
You know, was a mode I really loved in Call of Duty that never made a return? Extinction from COD Ghost.
Hacking the building.
It's such a fun mode. Funny enough, I was actually tempting on playing that first tonight, but I only got one map. But it's so fun.
Hero of the light.
My brother is really, really big into COD Zombies, to the point that he built his own mystery box and he crafted the whole thing. It was really cool. Oh shit. And then he also has a Juggernaut, or
I kill you.
I think it's a Juggernaut themed refrigerator. I think he's got that. And then like he has like a bunch of patches for all the different logos and stuff. I unfortunately don't remember like most of the old COD tricks and stuff, but he used to teach me how to do a lot of stuff to last long in the zombies. Ooh, look at this.
The bullets shall rain upon the demon's spawn.
Also, let me check something real quick. I keep seeing pings. There we go.
They cannot ever have been human. They have been purified.
Let's see. Let me spin the wheel. Let's see what we get. Oh, I don't remember. I don't think that weapon's good. I don't believe so. You know what? I'll take it. It's got ammo.
A weapon fit for a warrior.
Yeah, fuck it.
Annihilation would please the Emperor.
Weapon's way louder than I remembered. Holy shit.
Strike was weak. Foul creature.
Yeah, I think they just put too many crawlers. They're just putrid little bastards.
Smell nothing but you.
Let me go see if I can get something better. I want to try to start pack-a-punching. Oh, it certainly isn't going to be the law. I'll kill myself with this damn thing. You know what? I'm keeping the law for now. I'm pretty sure the sniper ends up being fairly powerful, but goddamn, you gotta aim down sights for it. Fuck no. You know what?
I will
We're going with the Phantom. I believe this COD's also the one that has the Phantom as a nickname, right? For the Pack-a-Punch.
His spirits come to aid us.
Oh, yep.
This box is a curse.
Nah, you don't get enough ammo for this gun. I don't think I'm gonna go with it for Pack-a-Punch. Oh, okay. It's right over there, I believe.
But you are hurry.
Oh, you bitch. He stopped me last second.
No, I kill you.
Also, Deadshot Daiquiri. I don't remember exactly when it's added. I think it's Black Ops 3, maybe? One of the best perks ever, like, for controller. It's fairly useless for, like, keyboard and mouse, or if you have, like, anything that disables, like, the snap to aim. But holy shit, what a beast of a perk if you're running, like, controller.
Blessings come from above. You kill me? No, I kill you. Look out for the short zombie. This day, tormented soul.
I'm also used to being able to jump over them. So that throws me off. Let me try over here, because that should mean the door, or the... Oh, fuck, no. Oh, shit. Yeah, wrong way. Let me fix that. Probably will end up pack-a-punching the RPK. It's very viable so far. You know, compared to, you know, this. Let me do one more spin. If it ends up not working, I'm just gonna go pack a punch. Nah. Oh fuck, there's something else I need to do, right? It's like I need to do something that powers it up, or it's like the next round or something. Fuck, I can't remember what it is. Get Adzi in here to help me figure that out. 'Cause holy shit, I forgot about that. You need something else to activate it. I don't think it's over here. I don't think you gotta run up here. Oh my god, it is. There we go. Alright, pack punch time. A nice little area too, because it gives you a nice little pack up, or a little spot to the fire at. Oh, so I know Black Ops 3, they have little extra areas, I think, that you can see when you teleport from here. I can't remember if the original has that up. Yep, it does. They've got a handful of them. Oh fuck, they're all around me. I didn't realize a new round had initiated from that. depending on how much longer this is, I may move on to something else afterwards. May move on to more Dark Souls, maybe some Need for Speed, something like that. What do I get? Fuck that gun.
You kill me? No.
Oh shit.
I kill you.
Yeah, I think this may be death. Oh, I still got the revive. I hate these little putrid little bastards. Oh my god. They sit and just bite your ankles, and then they shit on you.
Happy ending. I have finished more.
I don't even remember them being this many.
It's all.
Let me get the speed. Speed. That'll help out with the RPK a lot. Honestly, let me swap that out too. Oh, let's see. Oh fuck, I bought Mule Kick. Oh shit, where is it then? I just bought it like there it is. Pay 3,000. This is such a fun map, though. I love how creative this is. Where is this last guy? There he is.
Focus.
Just gonna use this to try to get some extra points. Oh, there we go. Well, that was COD Zombies. Beta 15. It's fun. I like playing it for a little bit. I can't stand high rounds. It's fun. I'm not very good at the older CODs. I used to be, but yeah, good effort. It's still really fun. I definitely do like the newer COD Zombies more, but I do very much appreciate where they came from, because these it's not like one era is better than the other. It's just, oh fuck, it's just they're a lot different. Um, it goes from being a very arcadey, you get your ass crack licked like once and you're dead. Um, but the zombies are way dumber, but you have no way of like really defense. Um, or you have the more modernized ones where they're way smarter and they can spawn pretty much out of anywhere. Um, but you have way more utility. You got like weapon upgrades. You have um what's it called? Weapon upgrades. You have specialist abilities that helps you get rid of the crowds, shit like that. Things that can be utilized for like teamwork and all kinds of different stuff. So they're both amazing in their own aspects. I'm honestly feeling some more Dark Souls though. I can't begin to state how much I love Dark Souls 2. Plus, I feel like I can't really do too much chatting with zombies, because it's like you just have to have your attention focused. Like I genuinely had to like sit up in my seat, where like I can even do Dark Souls 2 just like reclined, where it's like zombies I kind of need to just be up and attentive, cuz you really do just die in like 2 hits. But the old CODs, they have some amazing maps. Some of my favorites ever. But with Dark Souls 2, I got way more I can chat about and way more that I remember. So earlier, we left off. I had completed Tower of Hades. Realistically, I don't need to actually do the second boss in Tower of Hades. I may touch it at some point, but I actually just don't need to interact with it at all. It's just for a side content, for the PvP, which I'm not going to be doing. So we've done Tower of Hades. We've done the majority of uh Forest of the Lost Giants. And now we've almost completed No Man's Wharf. I saved the boss for this run, or for this stream. Um because I just wanted to save like a fun little boss. Alright, cool. So we left off, I spent all my stuff on upgrades. I've upgraded my rapier. Still using the shitty wooden shield for now. Here's what my equipment looks like. I threw this one just because it is pretty chunky. It'll at least give me some defense. I'm rocking the rapier, a hand axe, and then honestly at some point I should get something else. I'm probably thinking of doing like a hammer, because it's a really nice little what's it called? Little bash weapon. So there's No Man's Wharf. There's only one bonfire for it. It's just a relatively small area. Forest of the Fallen Giants. I believe actually has 4 bonfires, I think. I'm missing one somewhere, I believe. Yes, I am. There's one that you get later on in the game. Hades Tower of Flame has 2. And then there's the Blue Cathedral that's tied to it that gets 1, I think. No Man's Wharf gets 1. Also, fun little thing. You see how there's white borders on these icons? If they're orange, that means there's players actively playing in them. So if you want, it's like, oh, maybe I'll find help in like a boss I'm dealing with in a level. I see people are playing it right now, I can join. Or if you want to be a dickhead, you're like, oh, people are playing, let me go fuck with them. Oh, the PvP is diabolical. Even at my best, when I was like really good at Dark Souls 2, I couldn't stand against any players. Playing against players is entirely different to playing against bots. Or not bots, but like the enemies and shit. Ooh, that's a good attempt from him. So from last time, I had lit up everything. Oh my god, I'm very reckless right now. I got like COD brain just running in. There we go. Let me go actually restore my health real quick. But yeah, it's like in 2 entirely different things. I think that's what people who do PvP who invade other players have just such a high advantage on, because people who are just casually playing through, they're barely dealing with the enemies. They're not going to be able to deal with people. And it's the one aspect of From Software games I genuinely hate. Ooh, fuck. I knew that was going to happen. Fun little thing. It looks like they're throwing water at you. No, they're throwing oil. Oh, fucking hell. Playing COD, I'm having Dark Souls brain, and playing Dark Souls, I got fucking COD brain. Yeah, that's not water they're throwing at you, essentially. That's oil. And there is a system that tracks how coded you are. And if you're coded, it will, any sort of fire or, like, something that could, like, detonate or, like, spark will, set you off. It can be pretty nasty if comboed with the right stuff. Like them throwing that shit in this guy over here. There's a way for me to lower... there's a way for me to lower this bridge. It's like either lowering it or it's destroying it. I can't remember. That's the one thing about this map that I just cannot remember at the moment. Oh my god. Got enough oil, buddy? Why are you trying to come after me? You get the fuck back in there. Also, these pots also got oil in them. Oh, fuck, dog. Yeah, maybe it wasn't a good idea for me to save this for next stream. Holy shit. There we go. Yeah, I remember there's something that you can use that lets you access this area so it becomes an easy way to walk through, but I can't remember what. Oh, I heard you. Huh, maybe I'll remember it. Worth it. There we go. Yeah, because you can greatly reduce how much you need to actually run through this level. That darn chair. There we go. Ooh, what'd you get me? Iron arrows, hell yeah. I love his poor attempt at ambushing. It got me the first time I ever played through it, and never again. Yeah, so I didn't unlock that area. Let's see, where do I need to go? Yeah, so this is locked on the other side. There's a switch that you press that opens that up. Ooh. What do you got for me? Ooh, some armor. One of my goals for my original main playthrough of Scholar of the First Sin has been to collect every piece of armor that I can. Some of it's fairly easy, some of it's just straight up really easy to get, and then some of them is like the Haiti Knights, where like there's only a certain amount of them and you can only get so many attempts. Yeah, you best be running. Hopefully they don't get angry at me. Woo! Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can try to get the shortcut in this, because the boss isn't hard. The boss is scary if you're like new to it, because it's like, oh fuck, he's like, you're stuck in a very limited area. Like your boss arena is super small and you're covered in water. But once you realize that you can kind of just sidestep a lot of his moves, he becomes way easier to understand. That doesn't do anything, because that's already in place. This leads down to a little little dungeon full of these little goblins. Yeah, I'm very content on not going in that door. I'm curious. I know one of these chests, I believe, is a trap. Because they're also full of oil. Or not oil, poison. This one, I believe, is a trap. Oh, no. Ooh, and an upgrade. Oh, come on. That should count. Ah. Let's counter it with this. Ooh, there's a flame butterfly. They're good for, like, if you need to ignite something, but don't have the ability to do so. Like, you don't have a torch near you or anything like that. You can use that and it'll instantly light your torch for you. I know one of these areas, too, has a hidden wall. I don't remember exactly where it's at. But they can be pretty sneaky where they are. Oh, man, I wish I remember where this was. I don't think it's down here. Poke. There's something you do. I don't believe that would be something that was miraculously changed for Scour the First Sin. Could always look it up too in case I just genuinely don't remember what it is. Ooh. Hi, how are you? Oh, fuck. That would have been real bad if I got covered in oil. Boiled in oil. He's not going to be really useful now. There we go. I don't think it's up here. I'll check the wiki in a second. Yeah, let me check this out real quick. Because I remember it's something to do with fire. I believe it's something to do with fire. Bear with me for just one moment. Allegedly, there is a spot where the archer is that drops down the bridge for you. If it's the archer I'm thinking about... Oh, fuck, does it say COD? Thank you. I changed everything else except that. I appreciate you for that. Thank you very much. Oh, fuck, enemy. Get him. I'll change it in just a second. There we go. Dark Souls 2. There we go. I appreciate you. Hope you're doing well today. Alright, so there's an archer. You take him out. And it's supposed to drop down a bridge for you. I don't think I've already gotten that. I'm most certainly sure I did not get that already. Yeah, I love Dark Souls too. It's wonderful. I did a little bit of COD Zombies and I was like, I'm not really too great at it anymore. And I was like, yeah, that's COD Zombies. Let's move on. It's like I had a good time, but time for some more Dark Souls. Oh fuck, where is this? Bear with me just one second. Considering booting up a Souls-like, I'm working on Lords of the Fallen. Yeah, I'd slowly been feeling like a Dark Souls 2 playthrough for like the longest time. Let me look this up real quick. But yeah, it's been a few years since I've played Dark Souls 2, but Dark Souls 2 is in like easily my top like 15 to 20 games. Let's see. I got real far in DS2 and DS3 and got burnt out before the end grinding coven items off enemies. I have nearly 100%ed Dark Souls 2. I've put so much time into Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin that, like, I had been going for collecting every single armor piece and then completing every single NPC's quest. On top of, I was attempting to get all the Covenant items until I realized a good chunk of them are PvP only, and I said, fuck that. Alright, that video was not helpful for at all. But yeah, Dark Souls 2 is genuinely, like, my favorite Souls-like game. Okay, so allegedly, this game, I was correct. This game does not have a shortcut here. It's Scholar of the First Sin that actually changes this up and gives you a shortcut. I was like, there's something wrong. Like, there's something I'm missing here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back and then I'll just loop all the way around. So I guess that's another thing that Scholar of the First Sin did. Because that whole spot usually is like you have to knock down a bridge. I was like, I know I don't recognize why this looks like this. I fully would recommend Scholar of the First Sin. It's just overall significantly better, and it has a lot of fixes. I figured I just play the original because I was like, oh, I already got my PS3 up. I figured I'd try checking it out again. But yeah, generally, I would prefer, or I would recommend, Scholar of the First Sin. It's genuinely a phenomenal rework of the game. Getting all the fucking boys chasing me. Jesus Christ. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. That's gonna be death. That's fucked. Okay. But yeah, genuinely, the original Dark Souls 2 is not that great. It's great, like, it's good, but it's nowhere near as good as Scholars of First Sin. Especially if you own all the DLCs, because you just get the DLCs right off the bat. Where in Scholar, you actually have to go out and seek out the DLCs yourself. So I always thought it was such a really cool way to integrate the DLC. Because genuinely, one of my biggest problems with DLC in games is when you get it, it's just instantly in your inventory. It could be something tied to, like, story or anything like that, and it's just like, nope, it's just whatever possible, like, DLC thing that may be story-wise or not, is just instantly in your inventory. Like, come on, like, integrate it with the rest of the game. Alright, I'll take care of some of these guys first before having that shit happen again. There we go. Thankfully, this area is entirely optional too, so if you end up not wanting to do this area, you don't have to. Do you like licorice? I love licorice. It's one of my favorite candies. Oh, fuck off with this poop juice. Fucking wild. There's no shortcuts in this area for the original. Genuinely doesn't matter. I'm down for either or. I like both. I was always surprised there's not many people that like black licorice. I love it. This is the... Ooh, shit. Oh, fuck yeah. Thank you. Get these bastards out of here. Okay. Ooh, boss time. This is a very, very small arena. Hopefully they don't come down after me. This is a very tiny arena. Like, stupidly tiny. Ooh, fuck. Uh-oh. Ooh. The one with the blades has a very diabolical combo he can hit you with. Ooh, shit. Honestly, I need to kind of just be sitting, like, up close with him. Because the closer you sit to Dark Souls bosses, genuinely, like, the harder they have hitting you. But they can be fucking scary up close. There we go, he's dead. Alright, now this leads you to No Man's Wharf. I'm kind of indifferent on No Man's Wharf. It's kind of cool. I think it's cool that there's multiple different branching paths that it has that you can lead into. There's your first ability to get pyromancy. And now we'll be taken over to, did I say No Man's Wharf? Lost Bastille. That's it. Lost Bastille is, pretty alright. It's it's definitely a decent area. I do really like No Man's Wharf. I think it's such a cool little side area that you don't really actually have to interact with. You can completely skip it if you really want to. I was like, man, I kind of forget how small the PS3 controller is. This thing's tiny in my hands. Let me heal up. I know there's a few enemies that kind of sleep here. At least in Scholar, I believe. And normally this guy there. There's actually a secret. I think there's actually 2 secrets if I recall. There's one there, and then I think there's another one coming up. That if you're sitting on top of the elevator, you can acquire. I finally used PS5 controllers again. It was way too big for me. For the injury, or it was way too big for the injury. Ooh. I'm glad to hear, though. I wish my PS5 controller worked. It makes me so frustrated, because it's like the most I've ever spent on a controller, and it fucking died. Like, literally 2 months in. Also, there's a bonfire inside these cells, I believe. Here's an item. Common fruit. But yeah, hope you've been recovering well from that. There it is. Lost Bastille is kind of like the penultimate creation of the meme of like you're getting your ass jumped. As you can see up there, leads to a boss area. But there's a Tower of Hades Knight. Just chilling. Just doing nothing. Fuck. Actually, I should rest. My brain was like, oh, I touched it. I'm healed. Could get you a Steam controller waitlist. Yeah. I think a Steam controller would be pretty cool. But at the same time, I'm like, I got so many controllers. I need to utilize the ones I actually have. But I, like, genuinely, my PS5 controller was, like, my staple controller for a short time. And so was my PS4. They're, like, if I had them perfect condition, they're the ones I go for every time. Like, they are my favorite controllers, I'd probably say, ever. The joysticks just feel, like, out of this world. Best joysticks I've ever felt on a controller, ever. But, god damn, it doesn't need to, like, need replaced after, like, a month or 2. That's the thing that's always frustrated me with PlayStation controllers, is they're phenomenal for half a year, and then they break, and then you need new ones. And I'm not even, like, I don't even play aggressively. Like, how you see me play now is how I normally play. But god damn, like, they just die on you so much. The joystick drift is just unreal. Also, this is cool. This opens up a little shortcut you normally can't access if you go the normal route. Oops, wrong attack. So, fun fact, there's a secret bonfire in here. What you have to do is you have to roll this barrel down this cliff. Or down this stairway, and it actually needs to fucking hit something, you little bastard. I believe it can only be that barrel. Good job. Can only be that barrel too. These are like the dumbest enemies in the game. They're very stupid. I believe it can only be that barrel too that can blow it up. I don't think I actually have any bombs. No, I don't have any on me at the moment. I got throwing knives. I'll equip them. But like if I'm to choose my core controllers, it would be PS5. And then for the N64, it would either just be the N64 controller or it'd be the 8-bit DOE controller. And then if I want to use like something that's not directly PlayStation, I would use like the Xbox Series X controller. As simplistic as that list sounds, they are genuinely like the best controllers. I shit you not, I have an 8-bit DOE, so I can use my PS4 controller on the Switch. So there's a little thing up here. If you walk over this way. There we go. There's Lucatiel again. There's also an enemy over on the other side as well.
I thought that might...
Let me speak to her some more. There we go. Yep, that requires the normal route to get through. I don't think I want to attempt this just yet. Also, why am I dual wielding the shield? This area is where they just like put a butt fucking ton of enemies. Like it's quite literally just a room filled with like 12 enemies. And they really will just run out and jump you too. Also, in Scholar of the First Sin, the Pursuer appears here. The Pursuer is an absolute menace in this level. He appears in there. He appears in the first area after completing, beating the Pursuer. And he appears on a little tiny ledge as well. Oh, we run and we explode! Get him out of here. Oh! Don't you do it. Don't you do it, don't you do it, don't you do it. No! I don't know if anyone's ever seen the Happy Souls video. I can't remember the YouTuber's name right now. It is one of my favorite videos ever. Holy fuck. It just sparks so much joy in me. It was actually what got me back into playing through Dark Souls 2. Alright, I've kind of had double dead ends there. And we go back to this bonfire. kind of want to see what I can get off this dude. Never mind. He said fucking rip bozo. The one with the sword, he's the hard one. He's the one that will, like, do all the fake outs and shit with you. Because he'll act like he's just kind of, like, dazed, but you could see his sword slowly rising up, and then he'll, like, uppercut you. At least he resumes laying or sitting down. So at least he's not, like, permanently aggroed, so I can just keep attempting this. I'll probably go spend my souls after this. Okay. Let me make sure there's nothing I can fall off of. Ooh, that picked him up instantly. I fucked up. Do you have a point of return? Oh, shit. Okay, there's your point of return. I'd be willing to use my knives on him. Alright, he's 1 health. There we go. What you got for me? Hades Spear. Nah. I swear to God, the Hades Spear is like the most common thing you'll get from them. Alright, let's go back to Majula. Let's level up some. With everything I've gotten now, I don't think I'm going to be able to open up that secret passage on this side, because that little bastard just kicks it off. Unless I genuinely just grinded him out and killed him 12 times. But I don't think that's going to be interesting for the stream. Because you need to push it down that stairway, and it lands exactly on that crack. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to use some of this stuff now. Also, I don't think I'm going to be using either of these boss souls. So I'll probably just spend them here as well. Get as much level up as I can. Yeah, Dragon Rider soul, you can either get the Dragon Rider's shield or the Dragon Rider's spear. Either of them I don't really care to use, so I will just be using these. And then the Flexile, you get the, it's like this spiked sword, I believe. But I'm also not going to be using that. Oh, maybe the dragon, I think maybe the Dragon Rider gives you the Dragon Rider bow. I think that may be a weapon too. I know that one's pretty good.
Here, to see luck.
Let me upgrade this. I don't think I got any more. No. But that should be a good amount of level ups now. There we go. I think that should be pretty solid at the moment. I've been kind of keeping a lot of these stats as close together as possible right now. Just because it's easier. It's more convenient to have it that way. Once you start getting some of the mid-level caps, then I'll start kind of like diverging to like all-in-one stat. Genuinely as well, I don't really reinforce armors whatsoever. They're just not really worth it for me. Armors are very useful leveled up, but there's always, I swear to God, there's always an armor I'll get and I'll level up, and then I'm like, oh fuck, I actually kind of like this one. I believe I could actually just buy a normal shield from him too. So I could get like the eagle kite shield as well if I really want. But I'm kind of saving myself for the pursuer shield. It's not directly his, but it's the one you get after fighting him. You know what? I'm actually gonna buy more life gems. And I can still buy the Pharaoh's Lockstone from her as well. Also, fun fact, you can kill these NPCs. Like you can even kill the Emerald Herald, I believe, too. But you can't access anything they offer anymore. And the problem is as well is you'd have to pay a good amount of souls to revive them. Okay. I may be able to do this now. Best of luck to me. I'm gonna run through as many of these. Ow, you little bastard. Well, I got a new asshole. I'm gonna run through as many of these guys as I possibly can. So I want to save as much as I can for the pursuer. I don't think there's any summons I can get here as well. But I want to... Ooh, fuck off. I want to get as much health as I possibly can for this. Alright, get me in here. They can eat your ass through the door too if you're walking through. But here is the pursuer, or the skill check champion. He is probably the biggest skill check in this entire game. He's fairly decent to actually face once you know what you're doing. I forget what I know what I'm doing, so you're about to see some ass eating live. He's gonna hit one more, and he's gonna do. He has a four stage combo as well. That move is fucked. That move is like the meme where it's like the hitboxes don't exist in this game, because that can actually just grab you from like pretty much anywhere that's surrounding him. There's his 4-hit combo. Ooh, ooh. They fixed it better in Scholar of the First Sin, but Jesus Christ, that move is still terrifying. If he hits you, it's a grapple. It grabs you, it sucks the soul out of you, and then like he slams you down. Fun fact, there's a fun little thing in here. These ballistas actually work. So if you have like a co-op member, one of you can distract him and the other can activate the ballista. A funny little thing that happened with me. There we go, he's dead. First try. Fuck yeah. I haven't battled him in like 3 years. First try. Fun thing that happened with me is I distracted him, because this takes a while to fire. And I distracted him, and the co-op guy, he shot him. It hit him. It killed the pursuer and me in the same shot. Like, no way. Fuck. Okay. So, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do the cutscene that gets me back to Lost Bastille. I'm going to get the bonfire, and then I'm going to come back here because there is a shield and a whole outfit hidden. Not really hidden, but it's in that little hole that I just passed through. It's one of the few shields in this game that has 100% block rate. And it's fairly heavy. Scholar of First Sin, they actually put a chest here as well. No, I don't risk it. I'm going right back over. I got the important thing. Generally, if I did get another... I see the Steam controller thing. If I did genuinely spend that much money on a controller, I don't know if I'd go for that or if I'd go for the Mod Retro N64 controller. I'd probably go for the Steam one just because the Steam one can be used for more things. And I already have the 8-bit though, but I think the Mod Retro one would be cool one day. If they ever dropped it down in price. Alright, let me just skedaddle through all these guys again. I was expecting to struggle against the pursuer more, to be honest. Like, when I played a lot, it was easy for me to get them in one go. But, like, just remembering how many attempts it used to take to face him after not knowing or remembering fully how his kit is. Just fucking wild. I spent so long trying to beat him in my first full playthrough. So yeah, so what I've just got was Angelic gear, just based off of the Angelic Knights that you see later on, I believe. It's pretty good armor, but it's just very heavy. Also, I know in Scholar, this guy is a bait. Because his friends drop down. You can see him over there. Woo! Very slippery. Yep, goodbye. Anyone else jumping down? This is only one guy here. Also, that water looks genuinely amazing. I'm so impressed just how beautiful that water looks. Alright, now we can essentially just bugger off to, No Man's Wharf. There's some stuff down there. I don't really care to go grab it. Also, I realized I could have just gone down that way. Shows I haven't played this in a hot minute. Alright. Now I can at least attempt to get this guy before he knocks down that barrel. I don't know who has worse aim, me or him. There we go. So this door's been open now. I can now get this guy. I primarily want to get this bonfire. I cannot state enough how important this bonfire is to get. And it's completely hidden too. You can just completely miss it if you don't know that that area can blow up. You can see there's a locked door, and you can see that there's a window looking in, but you're like, oh, maybe it's like a key or something. No, you need to blow it up. And I need to make it that he doesn't swing. Because he loves swinging his weapon and hitting it. Like the second he sees you. What do you mean I'm going through him? There we go. Also, I believe they don't really drop anything. Alright. Oh, it's not gonna do it. Oh, yep. Oh, oh. I can maybe still roll it over. As long as these stupid dogs don't hit it. You're shitting me. Okay. I can probably tank the damage. Keyword probably, if I can... Oh, come on. Oh, come on. It's so close. It's right here. Oh. I don't think if I hit it, it'll blow up the wall. Fuck me, I gotta do it all over again. It was perfect too. Aw. The reason why this is so important that you can just miss is because it's one of the few areas that you can get specific items in and upgrades in. Oh, shit. Wait, do I actually need... I actually don't need anything for pyromancy. I could actually have a projectile. I don't have any pyromancy actually equipped at the moment. Alright, what do I do here? I could attempt to just run through and get to the other bonfire and then go back. Because that whole bottom area is nothing but explosives and dogs. Give me 1 second. I can't tell if that's just a spider that landed near me or what. There's just a little tiny, like, white speck that was, like, floating. So it very much could have just not been. We don't usually get spiders in the house. But it was very spider shaped. Right, yeah, I'll just teleport. Also, to show off that Haiti Knight doesn't respawn. So once you kill him once, unless you upgrade the bonfire, you'll never see him again. Until, like, either next playthrough or next bonfire aesthetic. Oh shit, wrong thing. Oh wait, also. Fire longsword. Fuck, I forgot I had that. I could have ignited it. Oh well. Lesson learned. Oh shit, I actually can't. I can't use pyromancy. I don't have enough spell attunement slots. Alright, cool. This time, I think I got it. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Also, man, I had a major, or like a massive dinner, and I'm still hungry. God damn. I didn't really do anything today. I just had a nice peaceful day of my day off. Kind of just organized, cleaned up the bedroom some. Cause like, I still had some stuff I didn't put away from vacation, and when my spouse went on vacation. So just kind of been sitting there for a little bit. So I got that all tidied away. There we go. Bozo 1 down. Time for Bozo 2. This guy can straight up just walk and fall off the edge if he does his one big swing attack. Also, fun fact, there's a little shortcut down there. I hate it. You jump right from there down there. You bitch. Nope, at least... Oh, fuck. No, I still gotta run all the way back. Oh, what a bastard. It's definitely one of the most annoying secret bonfires in the game, because that barrel literally needs to line up perfectly going down the hill. And if you know Dark Souls physics, things moving properly ragdolled is not good at all. It just freaks out. Funny enough, they kind of changed around how the ragdolls worked in this. Because in Dark Souls 1, you can just fling them freely. Where Dark Souls 2, they kind of make them, like, stuck to the ground. Unfortunately, when a body is stuck to the ground, any physics-based item also gets stuck to that body if it touches it. Which is why the barrel wasn't moving earlier. I'm fine with just tanking damage. These guys aren't really hard. Plus, I've got five Estus Flask. Here we go. I think even if the barrel was all the way over there, I wouldn't have been able to blow it up. But still, just so unfortunate. Oh, it was perfect too. Please don't swing. Okay, at least he did it that way. Alright, come here. Come here, a little further. There we go. Plenty far away from that thing now. Alright. Attempt number 3 or 4 now. There we go. Oh my god. Yeah, so hidden bonfire. There is some things tied behind this bonfire, especially in Scholar of the First Sin. No way. Oh, fuck, right. Ah, Ripozo. Oh my god, these hitboxes, they're atrocious. There we go. So first off, there's a bunch of different chests in here. Some of them have useful items, some don't. I believe you can actually get the hammer, I think, in here. But you also get this guy. What you gotta do for him. The first time I played through, I thought you just had to, like, hit him to knock him off the thing. What you gotta do is you gotta light your torch. And then come over here and set the light. So now that I've done that, he'll come over, he'll be drawn to the flame. And just about a boss that had a unique thing. Their fire spells, they did heat distortion effects, so I got hit a few times misjudging distance. Oh, interesting. Huh. That's actually kind of cool. But there we go. He's now a new blacksmith. However, you still need to get a an ember for him. I I don't remember where you exactly get him at in Scholar in the First Sin, but you get him, you get the Ember, like, really early on, if I recall. Because by the time I usually make it to him, I already have an Ember. But now, I have the Craftsman Hammer. I can't use it right now, but I can show it off. This hammer, or the blacksmith's hammer, I think it is, are the smash weapons I like, or the bash weapons I like to use. I'll be using that for now. I got more rings. Ooh, physical attack, hell yeah. I got 4 rings now. Ooh, I actually got some new stuff. Put that on. Yeah, that shit's kind of heavy. I mean, for 2 extra, it's not beating the fat roll just yet. All right. The bonfire is set, or not bonfire, the Ember, I believe usually is in No Man's Wharf. I can't fully remember. Okay, so now that I've gotten that done, oh shit. Now that I've done that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this area easier to walk back to. So we're going to be sitting and doing a little bit of grinding right now. So essentially, I'm going to try to take out as many these guys at least like 12 times or so. A lot of them's already been taken out multiple times, so it won't be at 12. But I at least want to get rid of these dogs and these stupid mummy enemies, because of the area ahead of this. Normally I wouldn't do this, but this upcoming area is just a pain. That's death. This upcoming area is a pain because there's just like 20 enemies inside this little corridor, and I need to have all the extra space and resources in the world to deal with them. And if I have to use like the rapier on all the dogs and the mummies and shit like that, by the time I make it to them, I'm not gonna have enough. So it's definitely worth me spending the extra time doing that. Had to grab a drink real quick. Is he gonna try to kick this down? No, he's just gormless. Alright, attack me. Okay, that works too, I guess. There we go, that's fine. I'm completely fine eating, like, damage and shit like that for this. Because this genuinely isn't really hard whatsoever. This is just getting through this. Plus, this will give me enough stuff to level up a few more times. Yeah, come here, you little bastard. There we go. Ooh, and I got a soul. Alright, so what I've just done, I gotta just do that a few more times. Just because I'm gonna need all that bar of the rapier that I can get. Because not only that, I need to also face a boss after this. And not only is it one boss, it's 3 bosses in one room. Ooh, another soul? Ooh, an effigy. Hell yeah. If I end up doing a full playthrough of Dark Souls 2 as well, I'm not doing all the side content stuff. There is a boss in particular, plus the DLCs. There's a boss that's just fucking obnoxious. It's like this rabid giant dog slash rat creature. And he blows chunks. He's like one of the worst bosses I've ever played against. And the DLC is very challenging too. I've only ever beaten one of them. They're really cool, but holy shit, they're very hard. They're specifically made to counter nearly all magic as well. So if you're like a mage or anything like that, good luck, because Jesus fuck, you're gonna need it. There's also a really putrid area for a boss fight in, I think it's Lloyd's Palace or something like that. Aluminum Lois or something. It's an entire like frozen over area. And it's really cool. It's so beautiful. It has such a really awesome intro. And you need to get this ring that lets you see invisible enemies. And it's really cool. But there ends up being an area that you like ride like down a sled, I think, that leads you into either a sled or it's like a crate that leads you into just like this blizzard area. And it's so hard to see. And it's essentially a gauntlet. You have to survive running through this area for like 3 minutes just to reach a boss fight that is 2 of the tigers from the first boss fight in that DLC area. And it's brutal. I should mostly be done through this already. But as you can see, I'm getting a good amount of souls, so at least it's not like for nothing. Let's give him just a single poke is enough to kill him. Alright, come here. You gonna do your animation? No, he didn't do it. You love doing that animation. And proceedly falling off the map. They changed this area around a bit in Scholar. Originally, instead of just being able to open the door at any time, you actually needed to have a petrification branch that like unpetrifies things. you get a few throughout the game. It's almost like the equivalent of the locks, like getting the Pharaoh lock stones, but used on like creatures instead. So thankfully these guys don't really stagger you much. You kind of just eat the damage and then you move on. Let me show this off real quick. Pop in here. Immediately leave. You're getting your ass jumped instantly. There's the boys. And there's the frame rate. There we go. Shouldn't be much more after that. Thankfully, these dogs are very predictable. As long as you back up when you know they're about to, like, do their little charge up, you can just fully avoid them. Plus, you can just do that. There we go. Should be very soon. Third one here. I'll probably end up putting my stats into strength when I go to level up. I think that's what I need for the hammer. Because the hammer is very useful against this upcoming boss. Oh, I've only jumped off the edge. There we go. Should be very close. Yep, there it is. He stopped spawning in now. Let's get rid of these damn dogs. I've learned from experience, these dogs, if you ignore them, they will in fact run up to you. While you're trying to deal with the other guys. Alright, so if I look up here... Oh shit, there's still this guy, but that's way better than having all the other ones. There we go. Especially with how Dark Souls 2's original way of putting enemies, I don't even want to bother figuring out how that's going to be. Nope. Is there any dogs here? Damn, still dogs. There's one dog, though. I'll take it. Beautiful. I won't be doing the same for these enemies in here. That would literally just take forever. But I wanted to get that just straight away done. Ooh, that's a good hit. There we go. And I won't attempt the boss this life, or this run. So there's even more in here. And then there should be even more down that way. When I say this area is notorious for ganks, I'm not kidding. There's even more over there. Congrats, I have even more enemies to face now when I open the door. That's the boss area over here. There we go. One of these doors are actually opened, and you can actually summon an NPC to help you. When you first come through here, this boss fight's genuinely pretty hard. Especially since you've gone from one boss to 3 bosses. But once you get like a bash weapon and know they're weak to being bashed, it makes it a lot easier. Also, if I really want, shortcut opened. I'd much rather not. I swear I have a 50-50 chance on surviving that shortcut, so I generally don't care to do that. So let me go back and level up now.
This. Less.
Alright, so how many points can we put in? Oh, a good amount. Alright, let's see. So let's at least do 18. 18 for that. Level up endurance. And put some in vitality. It doesn't hurt to sprinkle in a little bit of vitality upgrades every time.
See. Less.
So I don't have anything for that. Generally, at this point, let's see what I got in my inventory. I don't think I got anything that can really progress anywhere else at the moment. The way they did progression in this compared to Scholar of the First Sin's a lot different. This unlocks the Pursuer's Greatsword and the Pursuer's Shield. I don't think it unlocks anything else. Wait, I need the branch that unpurifies things, and I do not currently have that.
This. See.
Alright, cool. Ooh, okay. I could attempt doing the boss now. I may be able to do alright. Let's see. Also, whatever bonus souls you have left, it's worth just putting it into life orbs. They're cheap, and they're super easy to just get more of. They may as well. It's unlimited, too. If there was a limit to them, it'd be one thing, but they're genuinely unlimited. And you'll get to a point in time where, like, 30,000 souls is nothing. They are probably the most important item to use in your entire playthrough just because how useful they are. Alright, so now, real quick, the hammer. Oh, fuck, I need 20. Oops. You know what? We're using the Morning Star. I'll use a human effigy on the chance that there is an NPC for me to spawn in. There wasn't one for the other bosses, which is a little interesting. Ooh, shit. That's death. Possibly. Oh, he got me in the ass cheek as I was leaving. Alright. I think I should be able to take this boss on fairly easy. Oh, so if I have this rapier leveled up even higher, you'll essentially be able to two-shot these guys too. Like guaranteed two-shot. There we go. Oh shit. Nobody in there. There's gonna be a few in here. Damn. Took that door right off the hinges. Alright. There may be some more just skedaddled in here. Alright. Time to properly use an effigy. There's one. There's a summon sign. I know story progression, there's a summon sign as well. I've got no problems using summon signs. I think they're a fun little thing. Yeah, he is. I love the fact it gives players who are offline a chance to have some sort of, oh shit. Some sort of ability to play... Oh fuck, sorry. I forgot he's like right here. Gee, it may be worth just using this. Alright, cool. Got the first one off, like, immediately. Holy shit. Okay, cool. There's two more down here. So they'll jump up. Or you can jump down to face them. That's both of them up here. It may no longer be worth being up here. Well, he figured that one out for me. Fuck! Good first attempt. We're able to take out the first guy, like, very quickly. The Morning Star didn't really do any damage to him, so I probably won't be using that. I'll probably take that right off. The rapier wins supreme once more. And use another effigy again. I wasn't careful with that one. It's very satisfying just running train right through all these guys though. Very satisfying. There's more guys in here. Holy shit, that scared the fuck out of me. They made my life easier. Alright. Attempt number 2. Now that I know he's right here, he will not be eating my ass by surprise. Funny enough, this enemy actually becomes a reoccurring one later, very later into the game. To be honest, an annoying degree. I want to jump back up here. Alright, that's one down. I think he's currently dealing with these guys. Oh shit. I don't know where the second one is. There he is. Back away. Let me have this guy draw some aggro on one of them. That swing is fucked. That thing's diabolical. Oh shit, he got me good. Don't you hit me with that fucking swing. Let me sit back here just for a second. Woo! Yahoo-hoo-hoo! There we go. Good shit. This boss also used to be one that used to eat my ass a lot of times. And he's got like a little victory pose where he fires his beam into the sunset. Alright, so now this area has a ton of secret doors. Of course, I go to the one that doesn't have one first. It's about to prove me wrong. Scholar of the First Sin has secret doors. No shit. There's one. There's two. Okay, maybe it's just on this side. There's three. There's four. Okay, it was just all on this side. I don't think this is a trap. No, thankfully not. Another shield I will not be using. This actually leads to progress. So you do actually need to access these hidden doors. Oh. There's an explosive guy inside that area too. So there's your normal path to go through. Normally what you'll do is you'll be walking through. And then that'll happen. And you just get obliterated. You get sent back all the way to the battle bus. But right after there is a bonfire. So a nice little resting point here. Alright, so I've gotten a good amount of souls. I'm going to go level up once more. I'm going to level up my strength to 20 at the least.
Bear. See. Less.
So I can level up now. Let's see. There we go. So that's now at 20. I'm going to put a little bit more in adaptability just to get some better iframes as well. I don't believe I have anything more to upgrade the rapier. I actually do. Neat. Now I don't. I'll be putting the rest of these points directly into the life gems once again. Let me put some of this stuff away. That way I can kind of clear out the inventory. So I already did COD Zombies, and I was doing Dark Souls 2 now. I think I did COD Zombies for about like an hour or an hour and a half, I think. Oh shit, let me... There it is. That's the Drangleic shield. That thing's phenomenal. Probably my favorite shield in the game. Get rid of these. I won't be needing them. Won't be needing these. Won't be needing any of them for now. Also put these away. Let's see. I won't need any of the spells. Fireball I'll keep on me for when I get Pyromancy eventually. But I don't really need that for now. But yeah, I hope you're doing well today. I was watching for a good bit of your stream because I ended up taking a break from my part 1 of today's stream to go make some dinner. Oh shit, right. I'm gonna put it into this. Buy items. There we go. Buy 12 of them. There's still a bit more to do in this Lost Bastille area, but we are coming towards the end of it finally. Genuinely, the biggest thing is just doing that damn hallway of like 20 enemies. Once you gotta get past that, the boss can be very hard at first, because it's like oh fuck, it's 3 bosses. But once you deal with them enough, you kind of understand that like they'll kind of deal with you more one-on-one. Oh shit. I believe this is a trap. No. It's so weird just seeing how much stuff is different compared to the 2 games. Or the 2 releases, I should say. I got no Pharaoh Lockstone. Nothing else in here until I would use that. And then I believe that actually unlocks a whole new area. That unlocks the, one of the PvP zones. I think it's the... Oh, it's like the dusk bell or some shit like that. So there's like dusk and then there's soul. I think that's the name of it. I know the one's called soul. But in Scholar of the First Sin, that always had a guaranteed, oh wow, he finally uses fireball. It always had a guaranteed, invasion. Like, without fail. You'd always get, like, Forlorn, or, like, the Butcher, or some shit like that. Your name was, like, Butcher Brenda, or some shit. Get another flame butterfly. Funny story with the first Dark Souls. I had a friend that pre-ordered the collector's edition, found the game too hard, gave it to me for free. I played Dark Souls 1 first, and genuinely, I didn't really care for Dark Souls 1. It's a phenomenal game. It deserves all the praise in the world, but it just wasn't for me. But the thing that kind of really frustrated me was my friends at the time. They refused to help out whatsoever. And they were the ones that wanted me to try the game out. And it'd be like, they just wouldn't say anything, or if they did, it was like unreliable. That was really quick. I was not expecting them to pop out that quickly. Holy shit, that scared me. And if they did give advice, it was genuinely unreliable. So I just didn't really click with the game because it was like, well, it's very obtuse and very obscure, and I just didn't grasp it. And when I did later on give it like a valid shot, oh fuck. I got through a good amount of it, but I just still didn't enjoy it myself. I wasn't really a fan of it. But then I had Dark Souls 2, And I was like, wait, I kind of like this one more. But I also was struggling with it. But at least I felt like I was having fun. I didn't feel like I was having fun whatsoever in Dark Souls 1. But with 2, I was like, wow, I'm at least like having some fun playing it. And I ended up getting a copy on my own. And I played about like 17 hours worth of time into this before I ended up picking it up for the PS4 with Scholar of the First Sin. And I ended up playing Scholar of the First Sin so much that like I've at least beaten it 20 times. Beaten it multiple times, New Game Plus'd it multiple times, nearly 100%'d everything I can do in my main playthrough. I think I'm literally on like New Game Plus 8 on my original game, or my like original save. Like this, that's how much I've played it. Like Dark Souls 1 is a phenomenal game. It deserves so much praise. But for me personally, I just love Dark Souls 2 way more. Because the really cool thing with Dark Souls 2 is they expand so much on everything. There's more equipment, there's more versatility to stuff, there's more items. There's more different unique things you can do. Like, you can dual wield weapons, and then also you can have unique fighting stances. Do I think objectively this is better than 1? Nah, probably not. Especially not the original release. I'm playing the original release, so it's got warts and all. The big controversy with 2 mostly entirely got fixed with the re-release. I can tell you right off the bat, it's the lighting mechanic is just not that useful. 2, the beta, like all the trailers for this game, is completely different to the full release. It's kind of like BioShock Infinite. You know how like they had all those trailers where it's like showing off all this stuff and none of it actually appeared in the game? It's exactly like this for Dark Souls 2. I think it was like 6 months into development, they canceled the entire game and redid it. So they only had like 6 months of development or some shit like that. So like they already had assets and stuff, obviously, but like there was just so much shit that they just had to cook up last second. So there's a secret door here, I know it. But another thing is just how many enemies appear. Dark Souls 2 base in specific has so much poor enemy placement, it's unreal. It'll just be like, up, psych, you go into a room, you think it's empty, here's 20 enemies. Not everywhere's like that, but there is places like that. A lot of times, a lot of negative feedback you'll hear too is people that are just miffed that they just didn't get Dark Souls 1 again, essentially. Which, you know what, that's valid, that's very fair. But, for me, a lot of the reasons why people hate it is reasons why I love it. There's something I'm missing here. One, I know there's a secret door in here somewhere. It leads out to this little crevice spot. But, Scholar of the First Sin, if you know anything of that, is a genuine, like, essentially a remake of 2. It's on next-gen consoles. It has all the DLC that this game has, and it actually, like, incorporates the DLC into the game, so you don't just get it off the bat. And it fixes so much stuff. It fixes frame rates. It fixes the lack of the lighting system. It fixes a ton of enemy placements, weapon balancing, general changes all around. So normally, for an example, in No Man's Wharf, which is just a one-off area that's like a side area, you don't have any way to have a shortcut. But in Scholar of the First Sin, because it's such a long level, like a long area, Scholar of the First Sin adds a shortcut to it. And it's really cool because it makes it so much easier to get through once you've already completed the entire area. Another thing is this area here. You're supposed to go to the middle section of the game in Iron Keep, which is very far away from this, to get this man his ember. But if you play the re-release, you actually get the ember way earlier, so you can actually utilize him when you actually should be able to. He's not to a point that he's useless in this game, but he is kind of just pointless for most of it. They also add some extra mini bosses and extra enemies to it as well. I'm trying to think of a good game that incorporated changes. Because another cool thing they do, one thing this game's notoriously bad with is just, if there's a new section, that new section just has like 2 or 3 enemies. Like 2 or 3 enemy types. So like here, you get the mummy, you get the dog, and you get the normal knights with the occasional little explodey guys. That's generally all you'll get in this entire level. Whereas Scholar of the First Sin remix, essentially, I don't know exactly what to call it, re-release. They add in different enemy placements. They add in more unique enemies to areas. They add mini bosses throughout to kind of spice things up. There's new enemy placement. Here you can just open this up at any time, where in the Scholar version, you actually have to get a certain item that unpetrifies one of the enemies. To an extent, it genuinely just feels like a mod. I did play 3. I did not like it. Also, 3 runs like shit on PS4. It's fine up until you make it to the tree area. There's a giant tree, and the frame rate just eats shit to a point I've had my PS4 blue screen on me once or twice. And I was like, you know what? It's not worth playing through this game. For me personally, I didn't like Bloodborne. I tried my hardest to get into it. I put so much time into trying to get into Bloodborne. I didn't like it. It's too fast. And Dark Souls 3 is also too fast. It's not as fast, but it became faster because people liked Bloodborne. It is really cool though. It's a really cool game, but like I think I would probably take 3 over 1. But I also just didn't really enjoy 3. I've played Demon Souls, Dark Souls 2, Scholar of First Sin, and the original. Most of 1. A good chunk of 3. And then I've played nearly everything in Elden Ring. I definitely, the reason why I also really liked Elden Ring, I loved Elden Ring. I loved Elden Ring a lot because it brought back a lot of mechanics from Dark Souls 2. They brought back like weapon stances and all the unique different things for magic and all kinds of shit. What am I missing here? I know there is one more spot. There's one more bonfire that's in a cell. Because there's a guy that sells some boss weapon stuff. But I don't actually know if he appears in this one. Because he sells Forlorn's gear. And Forlorn is tied to Scholar of the First Sin, because that's him himself. Oh, maybe if I just went out this door. Duh. Oh wait, no, I was already out this one. What am I talking about? Here we go. This is what I was looking for. There's a bunch of exploding bastards in here, I believe. Well, there's one. Three is very fun to watch, though. I thoroughly enjoyed watching playthroughs of people play through it. But yeah, funny enough, Dark Souls 2 is my favorite. It's really impressive because it does so many things that, like, I generally don't care about for, like, games. Like, I don't care about fantasy or, like, this type of... Glad I survived the one. I generally don't care for, like third-person action kind of games or anything like that. But somehow this game just, like, encapsulates me. It just, like, blows me away. This is another game that's kind of like Resident Evil 4 for me. Oh, you bastard. Where I can just play this game, like, over and over. Usually when I beat this game, when I go into New Game Plus, I immediately just start playing through a whole nother playthrough. I don't think I'll be doing that for the PS3 version, but I did at least want to go through as much as I want with this. So there's a few bastards that run from upstairs as well. This is an area that's easy to get a ton of souls. But it's also very easy to die, as you can see. There's a bonfire right here. Oh, he blocks it. Oh, shit. Okay. Ooh, okay, that's rough. I forgot he does that, because he does that in Scholar of the First Sin, too. I don't know where you get a twig in the original. Because this leads to a boss area over this way. That ain't a boss room itself, but it is an area near the boss is. So if you don't have this, if you don't have that bonfire unlocked, it can be a little bit of an issue to get through here. Thankfully, there is a boss fight, or not boss fight, bonfire up here in Sinner's Rise. One right here. Oh, also check this out. Gargoyles. It's a little... Oh, you bitch. You caught me monologuing. It's a little bit of a hint letting you know there's more in here than what you realize. Specifically over that way. That hidden door that I was showing earlier, that leads to where the gargoyle fight is. In Dark Souls 1, you face two of them. I think it's two of them. But in this, you fight, I think it's like up to 8. It'd be quite a gauntlet. Got an item here. But yeah, one big flaw to Dark Souls 2 is just there was so much stuff that had to be rushed. It's genuinely impressive how well this game fully comes together, at least with Scholar of the First Sin. From what they essentially had to rebuild. Also, we'll probably be able to get the first core boss fight done this stream. I'm just kind of eating damage here. I've got enough life gems I can just use. I don't know if I'd be able to take this boss right now, but I do know there's some items here, and there's a Hades guard here. I think there's 2 actually. But there's different enemies in here. I don't remember that fucker at all. The hell is he? Oh, don't you come up here. I actually don't remember this bastard. In Scholar of the First Sin, they replace him with a Flexile Sentry. Oh, fuck you, you're slow. Yeah, I genuinely don't remember those guys. Wow. I remember these guys. There's a few of them. And they're all in the water. Wow, that's weird. I wonder why they replaced them. I genuinely don't remember them at all. Locked. Okay, so I need a key. Yeah, wow. Is locked too. Now you open that up. I don't feel like dealing with those little bastards though. I'll get. We run and we explode! I'm gonna blow up! Stop breeding, damn you! There we go. Alright, that wasn't as bad as I was expecting. Now, there's a fun little thing here. So, if you go into this boss fight, it's genuinely a bit of a challenge. However, what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to unlock these areas, which I don't have the damn key. Maybe I'm missing something. Originally, you get the key earlier on. That ain't it. You're supposed to get the key at some point, and it unlocks these doors. And what you can do is you can light up the boss fight's room, because it's genuinely really dark, and you can't lock on to enemies in here. The boss herself isn't really too hard. It's more of just the arena itself that's hard. wow, like no key already. Huh. These little bastards are fucked. Yeah, I don't think these guys make an appearance at all in Scholar of the First Sin. I could be wrong. I don't know if they just decided they were too hard. I can't imagine these guys are considered too hard. They replaced them with one Flexile Sentry. Oops. I feel like if I were to get the Lost Bastille key anywhere, it's going to be in here. Also, at some point, I'm going to try to get, bleed on... I parried that fucker. Maybe they'll kill themselves. Aw, no, they didn't. I feel like if I'm gonna get the Lost Bastille key, it's going to be in here. So I'm gonna try to get the secret item. Ooh, a bleed knife. Alright, good. I didn't step on it. Alright, he's very low. I can deal with him. There we go. What did he drop? Bellkeeper shield. Huh. I'll have to look up later to see if these guys get utilized at all in Scholar of First Sin. It's genuinely an enemy I don't remember whatsoever in that game. They're cool looking too. Ooh, get some sublime bone dust. Yeah, I believe there's no other enemies in this water, so I should be safe. You. Out of here. How about in here? Anything? Huh. Oh, they really have that changed around. Unless I'm genuinely, like, forgetting something that's actually in here. So, like, that's locked. These normally have, more stuff in them. Kind of cool getting to like re-experience this game just slightly different, because it literally has been 9 years since the last time I played base 3 or base 2. And it's been about like 3 to 4 years, I'd probably say, since the last time I played Scholar of the First Sin. Ooh, that's crunchy frame rate right there. That's some crunch. What are you doing back here? Aw. That's not the attack I wanted. Tried to parry an explosion. So I'll probably go for like a little more. And I'll call it there. I've done another 3.5 hours. Oh my god, doesn't even feel like it. This game's just genuinely so much fun for me. I love it. A little wild that they have you instantly being aggroed by those 3 guys. They changed that around in Scholar. They're still there, but they don't see you. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Oh, you're a bastard. There we go. Where did I drop my, Ooh, nice. Where did I drop my souls? It was around here, right? I think it was. Oh, there it is. Yoink. I'll be taking that. Goodbye. Yeah, let me level up some real quick. And then I may start winding down just a little bit. Because I do have work in the morning, unfortunately. So that's 6 hours from now I gotta be at work. But yeah, that's weird. I didn't expect the key to be in a different area. Unless there's genuinely something I missed out on. Could be something I just completely overlooked. Who knows? You know what, fuck it. Put it in there. I think 25 is usually where I cap out my adaptability. I don't think I have any upgrades for this. No. So let me go over to her. Buy some of these. Yeah, I'm curious to know where that's at. I'll have to look that up later. Let's see. What's everything I got now? Let me start putting some of these in the item box. Large club. I won't be using that. I loved using twin blades in my main playthrough. I have one of the Dragon Riders twin blades, and it's one of my favorites in the game. There's so much fun. I won't need a parrying dagger. Get rid of this too. I won't need that. Keep the bows. I won't need any of these. I won't need them. Maybe I'll hold on to them in my inventory for now. Also, while I'm here, equip these. Put these in there. Ooh, I do got a good amount of souls I can use too. Oops, did not mean to use that. There we go. Inventory. Yeah, 10 of these. Holy shit. That's also what's great about kind of farming some of those dogs too, is they always drop souls. Generally, I'm not going to be using anything from the Pursuer. And I'm not going to be using anything from the Flexile Sentries. When it comes to me, I don't like using bigger items. I like being fast and using small stuff. And most times, boss items are heavy as shit. Alright. So, put some in there. Only 3. I only got 3 for this. Let me put some in dexterity, I guess. To my knowledge, there's nothing else to explore in here. One thing I am going to start needing to save up for, though, is going in here. This cat can sell you a cat ring. And what it'll do is it lets you have reduced fall damage. And I'm going to need that and a lot of extra health. Ooh, I could actually buy this. You know what, I'm gonna buy it. Let me increase physical attack, HP reduction, raises maximum HP. Poison. You know what? I'm gonna put the Ring of the Evil Eye on there. You're gonna need a certain amount of health to be able to jump all the way down there. If I was to attempt this right now, I'd probably die. Let's see. Yep, instant death. I'm gonna need, I think, 18, into Vitality. But this is not a spot I need to go to immediately. I can hold off for a good while. It's only got like 2 to 3 areas, I think, tied to it. It's got like the pit, and then like the shit area, and like that's it. Let me go get these extra souls. Yeah, so for next stream, I'm going to need to get the petrification twigs. I'm going to need to get the Sinner's Rise key. And then after that, actually, let me go back here real quick. This may unlock the next area for me. I think this is where I need to go for another area. She's in this spot in Scholar, so I'm going to see if she's in here too. She is not. Okay, that makes it a little bit more interesting. I need to find this Miracle Maker. Normally in Scholar, she's right there. That's where you meet her. You talk to her a bit, and she'll teleport back over to this little dividing area in Majula. And then you'll pay her like 20,000 souls or some shit like that. She's a really cool concept character. She's a fake Miracle Maker, and she essentially treats herself as like the main character of the story. And what she's doing is she's selling fake enchantments and like fake abilities. There she is.
This
To level up herself.
lovely.
She's using the souls that you get to level up herself.
Shall I provide you?
And you can get like an Eye of Corruption. I need 2,000 souls. Fuck.
To come, miracle, we presume you must.
And you essentially invade her. It's the only character that you can evade. And it's really cool. She's got a fucked boss fight. Holy shit, she is tough as nails. But as you can see, her shit's like very expensive. But what she has you do is when you pay 2,000 souls, she has you kneel down like you're praying, and what she does is she just sleight of hand moves her hand over and turns the dial. So she's a real scummy character. So that leaves me with a few things for next stream. There's at least 3 different pathways I can go and do stuff. Well, technically 4 if I get 2 twigs. So on that note, I am getting tired. I am nearly 4 hours into this. Did a lot of Dark Souls 2 today. Did some Call of Duty Black Ops Zombies. That was a fun time. I do think I am going to start ending it here. Thank you all very much for watching. Hopefully this wasn't too boring. I genuinely love games like this specific game. I love this game. I love the monotonous going back and forth grinding and shit like that. So hopefully it's at least somewhat entertaining. But on that note, I'm gonna head out, probably head to bed. I hope you all take care and have a good night. And bye-bye.